Oh, what's up, tribe? My bad, y'all. What's up, tribe? This is gonna be your review for Games People Play, Season 1, Episode 8. Thank you. So, Miss Golden Goddess is kidnapped, so she's still in the car, pleading for her life in the trunk of the car, honey. People see her, hear her screaming as the car rolls by. Ain't nobody blinking, ain't nobody saying nothing. Sad state of affairs for our world, but it is not too far off the mark. Marcus is at the house. Vanessa is pissed and being very passive aggressive. She in the damn evening, after five cocktail dress, vacuuming at probably 8 o'clock in the morning. Marcus is like, what the hell? She was like, well, look, somebody got to do it. He said, we got people to do this. Oh no, they don't want to go past the paparazzi. So no, we don't have nobody to do this, Marcus. So then, let me turn the light on. It's getting this is a little dark, huh? Oh, that's a little bit better. All right. So then, the ladies come over. The ladies come over to talk to her about her. They said, well, how you doing? They brought food over. How things going? Oh, we know it could be trying, but we got your back, girl. And when God closes the window, He closes the door. He opens the window. And guess what? We have some good news. We got somebody that wants to buy the vineyard. And they're going to pay us $10 million. And oh, we're going to make this great profit. And that doesn't happen often. And so some great news, right? And Vanessa was like, okay, but I didn't know we were going to sell the vineyard. Oh, but we weren't going to sell it. I mean, somebody just came to us with this offer, but we really just, it's an offer we can't refuse. I mean, we're making money. So she was like, okay, well, let me look over it. And they were like, well, no, just sign by the little stickies. She said, okay, I'm not going to sign something that I haven't read. That will make me lazy and stupid. So let me read over it and I'll let y'all know. So then they give her this whole little speech. And that's when they said, when God closes the door, He opens the window and all this other stuff. And, and then they tried to get her to sign it again. She said, okay, yeah, no. I went to law school. I understand how this works and I can read a contract. So I'm going to read it and then I will let you know. So they were like, damn. So later on, she calls up old boy, the dude she slept with, who's actually a lawyer, the guy she went to law school with. And he was able to kind of do some research and basically make a long story short. The investors are really a front company for them. They're trying to buy her out of the vineyard because, of course, of all the bad publicity, but trying to make it, look like it's not them because, of course, they don't want her to feel like, that they leave her hanging at this time of need, which is what they really are actually doing. So then let's go back to Miss Golden Goddess for a minute. Honey, they get to a little garage area. She tried to, it's an old car from back in the day. So she kicks out the tail light. Honey, guess who it is? It is not the Africans that then kidnapped her. She said it was just some champagne. He said, champagne? What you talking about champagne? Honey, it's that daggone Reggie. And Reggie's, and I hope I don't know what it is with me and names, y'all. But Reggie said, yeah, so you gonna be my ticket to get what I want. This fool then schemed up this whole little plan to kidnap Miss Golden Goddess, to blackmail Marcus King, basically to say, look, if you don't give me $300,000 by such and such time, such and such place, then I'm going to the media. I'm going, I'm going to the cops. He said, now Reggie said the cops. And so first, of course, she was scared as hell. She was like, what in the world is going on? Like she's scared. She don't know because she don't know who this dude is. And he was like, look, I'm not going to hurt you. Like, that is not my intention. I ain't about to rape you. I ain't about to do nothing to you. I just need you to play along with me and cooperate because I need to get this money from Marcus. He owes me. Marcus owes me. And his whole conversation, all he's doing is talking in basketball metaphors. When I was the coach, when I had my players, this is how I played my position. This was the position he needed to play. Like everything went back to basketball. And he was talking about how Marcus owes him and how he was so close he could taste it. And he had worked for 15 years because, of course, he's talking about Kareem now. And just when he was about to get his due, Marcus did it. Marcus came along and ruined everything. Marcus ruined everything for him. And Marcus owes him this. And so Golden got her. She's still trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? The whole time she trying to get out of her bindings. He done cooked her some fish. Talking about, so girl, eat this fish. I mean, it was funny because that whole scene was reminding me of what's love got to do with it when he was like, eat the cake, anime, eat the cake. Because he was like, eat this fish. If you don't eat it, just eat it. Eat the fish. And she was like, I'm not hungry. So she realized she's saying what he wants to hear. She going along with it. And so finally she's like, well, can I go to the bathroom? And he was like, okay. So then she said, you gonna let me out my little bindings? He was like, can I trust you? She said, yeah, because by this time they just started talking and bonding and everything. She said, yeah, you can trust me. You can trust me. So he lets her go to the bathroom, and she does try to get out the bathroom, but she can't. The window is too high, so she can't get out of the bathroom. So then I guess she realizes, okay, I'm gonna have to come up with plan B. I'm gonna really have to go along with it. So she comes out the bathroom, she starts eating the fish, and she tells him, look, I got a better way for us to do this. She said, but he said, you know what? I really like you. I'm going to cut you in a little something, something. She said, how much? And she done negotiated 10%. He said, look, that's $30,000. That's as high as I can go. Because this is what he want the money for, y'all. He want the money to start his own franchise that's known for selling chicken, but he going to sell fish. That's going to be his stick. That's what's going to be different because he know how to cook him some fish, and he going to sell fish. In the meantime, while this is going on, back over to the King residence, Marcus King done got this female masseuse. And I kept saying, I know this face, I know this face, I know this face. I couldn't place it. It's that daggone Govan's sister from Love and Basketball, honey. Used to be married to Gilbert Arenas, honey. So I guess she making her little acting debut or two. So Reggie Butt, I just had to throw that in there before I forgot. Reggie's tail, he got one of them little burner, little flip phones. He talking about, so you know how to use one of these? You know how to take a phone, how to take a picture with one of these? She was like, yeah. Like, yeah, I can take a picture. I know how to do a selfie. So she tells him, look, you're doing this all wrong. I know how we can really do this because they actually send a message to Marcus. Marcus doesn't respond because Marcus tells um, Vanessa about it. And Vanessa was just like, no, we're not about to give her no money. We're not about to pay her off. We're not going to give her no money. You know, if she go to the police, so he like, well, she going to go to the police. Like, she's, they're going to go to, because he was like, the last thing she need is for another one of Marcus's women to come up missing. And so that's his whole plan. You know what I mean? That's his whole plan. And Marcus was ready to give him the money. Marcus is like, look, let's just go and pay her off and keep it moving. Vanessa was like, hell no, nigga, no, 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 no. And she ends up calling up Nia, like, look, Nia, I need your help because we're gonna work this out. So no, actually I flip it. I think Vanessa was like, yeah, we need to go ahead and take care of it. And Marcus was like, hell no. But neither here nor there. Neither here nor there, y'all. However it went down. Vanessa ended up sneaking out the house because she said we're gonna pretend like we're gonna give her the money, but we really gonna call the police. She got Nia because she was like, Nia, why don't you call Terrence? We need Terrence there so that he can meet us there and basically arrest her for extortion, and then this whole thing goes away. Because Vanessa never believed it was a real kidnapping to begin with. Vanessa believed all along that it was just Golden Goddess running a scam, which, it really was, but it wasn't, kind of thing. Like, she ain't planning to get kidnapped, but once she was there, she was like, all right, well, let's make it work. So a couple of other things are going down while this is happening. Nia and her assistant were actually working on this story. Because remember, Nia was supposed to meet up with Golden Goddess that morning, and they think that she ghosted her. Like, she called me to come over there, and now she know where to be found. She's not answering my phone calls. And the assistant is like, well, why are we worried about Golden Goddess when we got this whole thing? We working this board out with the missing women and this, that, and the other. So Nia was like, yeah, but she was going to give us more information on Roxanne because Roxanne is in the center of all of this. Because all of these women, some way, shape, or form, are connected to Roxanne. So that's the story. And he was like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. And so she gets a call from Terrence. Now, Terrence gave her some little scoop, some little 411 too. about the time of death. And come to find out that night that Vanessa got punched in the face by Reggie, because Reggie thought she was Marcus or whatever, is the same night that the dancer came up missing. The dancer died. That's her time of death. So all of this is connected. Back over to the King residence, Marcus is talking to Kareem. Marcus knew old girl was pregnant because he's talking to Kareem and he was like, um, so Kareem, the police know. The police know she was pregnant. Kareem was like, how they find out? He was like, I don't know, but they knew. Well, I think he knew because of the police report. They did the autopsy. They found out she was pregnant. He said, well, didn't why she didn't take care of it with the money you gave her? So that money that Vanessa found a couple of weeks back was the money that Kareem gave to old girl because she was supposed to have an abortion, and I guess it was a little bit of extra money because it was like $20,000. I don't know no abortions that cost $20,000, but okay. So I'm sure that was here, get the abortion, and then here goes some money for you, and then it's over. Have a nice life kind of situation. Because remember, she was supposed to be relocating and all of that. Well, while they're having this conversation, Vanessa overhears it. So now Vanessa is like, oh, so you was paying people off and stuff. I don't know if she heard the pregnant part, but she definitely heard the part about Kareem supposed to be giving her some money. So that's when the first text came through about you know, coming, bring me this money or this picture goes viral. This picture goes to the police. Golden Goddess was like, forget about going to the police. Tell them it's going to be on social media. That's worth more. That's going to scare them more than, um, than the police piece of it. It going viral because the police are going to automatically find out when it goes viral. So Reggie's starting to get a little nervous because Marcus is not responding. He's not responding. So the second text about this going to go to social media gets a response, but it's really Vanessa again setting him up. Vanessa got this whole little plan. She didn't call Nia. She said, Nia, pick me up. She done snuck away from the paparazzi. She done jumped in the car. They done sped off. She done stole Marcus's gun. Marcus was like, oh Lord, where did Vanessa go with my gun? Because now Marcus was going. Hold on, let me get back to Marcus. And so they done sped off. She was like, call Terrence and tell Terrence to meet us there. So when I go to pick up the money, Terrence can catch them in the act and arrest them. I said that part. Now back over to while this is going on, Marcus and Kareem are having a conversation. And Marcus is like, look, who are you telling my business to? Because nobody knew about Golden Goddess but you. She never confirmed that it was me. It was only just pictures of my back, my leg, whatever. Who did you tell who did you tell that I was messing? Come to find out, he told Reggie. So now they don't make the connection that it's Reggie, but they're like, okay, that's how it got out. Like somebody must have told somebody that told somebody that told somebody. Marcus, what does Marcus really make the connection? Marcus wants to go after Reggie. He wants to go after him. I sure hope this man's name is really Reggie because I've been calling him Reggie the whole episode. This whole review. But Marcus is going to go after him. Mind you, broke foot and all. He was going to go after him with the gun. That's how he knew his gun was missing. And Kareem was like, man, come on, whatever. Like, first of all, you an NBA player. Like, you really about to go after somebody with a gun? Like, for real, it's not that serious. Like, we'll figure out another way to take care of this. So they did. I think they did make the connection that it was probably Reggie that was doing behind all of this. Because they were going to go out. He was going to go after Reggie. And, of course, Kareem still has sort of a soft spot for him, knowing, with their history and everything. Now, this whole time, Golden Goddess is still planning her escape. Like, she playing like she going along with it and she'll get her little $30,000 and all that. But she was still planning her escape. So she came up with the idea, do it this way. When they pull up, have me chained to the fence so that it looks like, that, I'm still alive and everything. And it's all legit. And once you get the money, then you'll text them the code to the lock. So he gonna lock her up against the fence. And she was like, oh, that's a little tight. Can you loosen it up a little bit? And he was like, yeah. Now, mind you, he think that she in on it the whole time. So it never occurs to him that she's still scheming on escaping, right? It never occurs to him that. So he's talking to her, whatever. He walked back to the car. He turned around. She is gone. When I say gone, I mean gone. Like she ain't make a noise gone. So now, of course, he's like, why you do this to me? He's all upset. He's like, oh my, because Again, in his mind, he gonna get this $300,000 minus 30, and he gonna start his little restaurant, and he gonna be good to go. Like that's it for him. And he really feels like Marcus owes him that, and so he good to go. He's like, I'm gonna get my little bit of money, and I'm it's all gravy. He So he's chasing her. He ends up finding her. She's running down an alley, like with restaurants, like the back alley restaurants, and there was a guy there smoking a cigarette. He saw them running and saw him chasing her. Honey, he ran in that restaurant so fast, like, oh hell no, I ain't got nothing to do with this. But he ends up letting her in and locks Reggie out. So she's safe. And she calls Nia. So Nia is with Vanessa. She answers the phone. Vanessa thinks it's Terrence. She answered the phone. She said, "Where are you?" "Okay, we're on our way." She said, "Vanessa because Vanessa done pulled the gun out." Nia is like, "Are you crazy? What you gonna do with that gun?" Vanessa's like, "I'm gonna do what I gotta do." Like everybody done went crazy. Vanessa and Marcus done both gone crazy. Okay, the pressure that got to him, all the paparazzi, the police on their back door, him hurting his leg. It's all gotten to him because they both are tripping right now. She rolls off. They roll up. Who jumps in the back seat? Golden Goddess. So Vanessa is like, now she still got the gun in her hand, right? And Nia is like, Vanessa, trust me. Vanessa, just trust me. Trust me. Because see, Nia know that Golden Goddess got some information that could help them out. But Vanessa really think that Golden Goddess is in on this and she's the enemy. And of course she did sleep with her husband. I mean, she got reason to not like this woman. Honey, they back and forth back. So Vanessa got that gun in her hand and she looking back at Golden Goddess like, for real though? Like, really? That's what we doing? That's what you picked up? Honey, that's where we end up. So it's getting good. The plot thickens. I don't know how many more episodes we have, but we're gonna have to twirl our way through. But it looks like we getting there, y'all. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop it in them comments. Peace.